down my spine, and there's nowhere I'd rather be than in the stir. The end goes on through the ages, stories of greatness, and I'll never let go till I'm in the pages. Yeah, I'm gonna chase it. I wanna be right there with the heart of a warrior, right there with the pride and glory of times come now. I wanna be right there in the mind of the fear, right there when the end is near and times come now. Bring me the fire, bring me the war, give me the ones I came for.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Overdrive Presents Glory. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but 2 weeks ago, something magical happened. Something that I predicted. Something that I spoiled, one could say. Because it wasn't a prediction, it was a spoiler. Now, the numbers may have been a bit off, but official record says Glory 6, Losers 3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, isn't even the icing on the cake, because the brand new unified world's internet champion is not one Darberthan Allen, but it is the Rated R superstar, Adam Edge Copeland.
I thought I
will
knew
be
him.
defending that championship tonight. So, Stanley, loser, second place. How are you feeling today?
You took my wife. You took my pay-per-view. Somehow, some way, you took my USB port. My Steam Deck doesn't work anymore. Besides that, I'm doing pretty good. But also, fuck you and fuck that crown that sits on your head. Wanna know how much shame I felt having to program that in? Wanna know how much my creative team mocked me because I wasn't wearing the paper crown?
Probably a good bit.
It was a lot. I'm very insecure. I sent several anonymous threats to them over social media. They don't know it was me.
Tragic. But that's what happens when your brand just isn't good enough. But you're used to that by now. So, but now we have it on video and in writing. So, that's good.
In writing, I didn't write shit.
Well, yeah, the newsletters, because we're a wrestling promotion, so newsletters can write about us, did indeed say, Pride does not go before Glory.
But in fact, Pride,
the greatest booker.
You say Pride doesn't come before Glory, but it does indeed come before the fall, my friend.
And indeed, I was talking to Sean Ross Sapp the other day. Very riveting article about how my brand is better than yours. So with that being said, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse too much before we even gone over the cards. I'll do that the rest of the night, though, especially during your show, because I'm sure a lot of losers have matches tonight. So that's the thing. But we didn't get the clean sweep. I do want to acknowledge that. So congratulations to RK Bro. They beat the barriers, so that's cool. Seth Rollins, because Okada's too busy out here shooting K-dramas. But Rain and Shadows is a great show though, so I'm not mad at him. But he has a match tonight against the Redeemer. So who also won his match. So shout out Miro. We'll deal with the consequences of him being double champion if he does indeed win tonight. And also, Sir Supremacy, Hangman Adam Page. Congratulations to him. Hopefully you reward him for being the only decent guy on the roster besides the cross-dresser. But with that being said,
start going over your card. Your jokes are getting too old.
Yeah, I have a card to read. First up in the opener, ladies and gentlemen, International Showcase 4-Way Swing. The first ever International Champion won Cedric Alexander. The first ever trade, Mr. Adam Cole. Carmelo Hayes, a guy who put up a great fight in the Dream Open, and of course, newest signee, or second newest because Ron Breaker got signed as well, Austin Theory, will be competing in this International Showcase. Maybe the winner is the next challenger for Miro Championship. We'll have to see. Next up, we've got Women's Tag Team Eliminator action. Congratulations to the Odd Couple for proving once again that they are the golden standard of women's tag team wrestling. 6 months and going strong.
Ass.
But the player haters have been on the rise, ladies and gentlemen. Singles matches, tag matches, and I feel that they are looking for the opportunity to prove that they are the best tag team, not only on my roster, but in the company. So I can't wait to see how that match plays out. Next up, the winner of the Dream Open, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, the National Openweight Champion. Such a beautiful bet. He will be defending that title tonight against Cruz Del Toro. I don't know how this kid keeps getting these matches, but hey, power to him. Best of luck though, because Bryan's been on the most disgusting tear in the company I've ever seen outside of Miro. And honestly, maybe even a little bit better because he started with a 4-0 sweep. Miro has lost matches here and there. But yeah, Bryan is also still in line for a shot at the title. Don't forget that opposite day did indeed happen, but Bryan has other commitments at the moment. That is the National Openweight Championship, which will be defended tonight, and then I'll let you guys know how that title works, the rule sets, how the matches will go, all that in the coming weeks. But Cruz has a tough test ahead of him. In our midway match, the New Day Alpha Academy #1 Contenders Tag Team Championship match. Both these teams have done a lot for themselves, and I feel like it's time to get some new challenges. Next up, Unified Internet Champion.
This is so
Edge Adam Cole.
fucking gross. The fucking
Edge
heads implode. God fucking damn it. I'm still
against Matt Cardona. By the way, I had this match booked 3 weeks ago. The AEW stole my idea.
We are working on that lawsuit, by the way. Legal team's back from sabbatical.
Alright, the Cope Open was answered just this past Wednesday by Matt Cardona himself. TNT title on the line. For Matt's sake, I hope this match doesn't go the exact same way. But yeah, Unified Internet Championship now on the right brand, the great brand, Overdrive Glory.
I swear to fucking God, one of these nights we are coming. We are coming. We are taking that belt. We're bringing it back to the orange brand. Then we are locking the doors with padlocks and chains and padlocks for the chains. And you will never see that shit again. So help me God. I will do Thief in the Night, Blind Bandit, whatever it takes to make sure that this shit comes home. Anyways, your main event?
In our main event, Okada, Miro, 1-on-1 singular fall, qualifications, countouts, all that's still there. It is the Overdrive World Champion taking on Mr. Break the Ceiling, officially cashing in said briefcase over the break, and the International Champion Miro. 1-on-1 streak versus tenacity. Who walks out champion? We will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, this card is unbelievable.
And you see, and that's something that makes me so goddamn mad, is that I already feel the shame from what happened 2 weeks ago. But on top of that, like even with shit going on my brand, right? This could be one of the biggest nights in this company's history, all right? Because Miro could become the first ever double champion, which is something that you predicted even back when he pulled that briefcase down. But God, that would be so fucking gross. That'd be so fucking gross, and I feel so powerless. I feel helpless. I can't do shit about it. and I hate you and your paper crown and your 2.5 dimensional cell.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am the 2.5D, PNG of power, Mr. Elias Northeast Stanley Brewer, manager of champions, and you guys can now look forward to probably an hour and a half, maybe 2, of great professional wrestling.
We're going to go ahead and get underway right now. That 4-way swing. And talk about Cedric Alexander, somebody who has struggled to get back on his feet after being the first international champion, but he did in fact take Okada to his limit a number of weeks ago. It's just that Rainmaker was just way too much. Only Dominic Mysterio can weasel his way out of it.
Indeed. Cedric also, losing to Bronson Reed today on X in that WWE Speed thing in the alternate universe.
I
can't
forgot
really
they were
catch a
doing
break
that.
anyway.
I forgot they were doing that shit.
Yeah, it was Ricochet, Dragon Lee, and Bronson and Seti.
Like,
not bad.
Well, and also like wasn't he supposed to be teaming up with Thee?
Yeah, Ashanti the Adonis is his tag team partner also. That's the thing.
And it's that was so fucking random. They did a random vignette of them two together.
Yeah.
And they haven't wrestled a match, I don't think.
No, not yet. But they're probably gonna be a thing on Speed because it's 3 minutes and whatever. But yeah, while I take a quick trip to the Tentacle Room to relieve myself, please introduce our next contestant.
All right. Well, Austin Theory is stupid, dumb, and stinky, and everybody hates him. No. So, all seriousness, Austin Theory showed up to the pre-show of Supremacy with a replica Overdrive World Heavyweight Championship belt. And not only did he do that, but he won the match, he got the contract, he's wrestled on Glory before as a free agent. And quite honestly, I feel like Theory was really making a statement with that walkout, showing the world, hey, listen, I am World Championship material. One day, I will be the one holding Wing Glory above my head. And for Theory to, be opening up the show after Supremacy, as much as I hate him because he's dumb and gross and he's on the wrong brand, this is a major, major opportunity for the young Theory. And what's the thing we always say on the show? It's all about opportunities. It's all about momentum. But even I have to admit, the field that he is going up against tonight is 100% stacked. And of course, Adam Cole had a very, very brief stint on my roster. Of course, if anybody remembers, I drafted Evil originally back in the draft. But due to travel issues, and then also, I think he actually guest starred in that K-drama, if I'm not mistaken. But due to travel issues, he couldn't come. So we brought in Adam Cole, and immediately Elias came through my office that has no door and said, what do you want for him? We worked it out. Adam Cole's also somebody who's had great matches and has had opportunities, but has not been able to make good on said opportunities. Of course, he was in the world title match Jesus. He was in the world title match at Defiance. My brain completely skipped a beat right there. Was the first eliminated. Of course, Otis, who's wrestling later tonight, ended up winning that match. But the thing you need to know about Adam Cole, and the reason we brought him into the company is because with Adam Cole, any match has that big match feel. Cole said it many times before. Well, we've said it many times before, I should say. They make Adam Cole feel special by ringing the bell. This is something that he absolutely lives and breathes to do. And like I said, every match to him has that big match feel. And someone who's following in those footsteps of that big match feel, Carmelo Hayes. I don't think there's any doubt that in the alternate universe in WWE, Hayes is him. Hayes is absolutely the future of WWE. Of course, he and Trick Williams, kind of running back the Gargano Ciampa feud. Of course, this time, it's Shawn Michaels in charge instead of Triple H. But Carmelo Hayes has a bright, bright future ahead of him, both in OCW and in the alternate universe. I'm just gonna say he needs to keep his inbox open. I might be eyeballing him come the next draft. Nothing would fill me with more joy than to take one of Elias's precious gemstones. But Carmelo Hayes enters an incredibly stacked field, but Hayes did have a pretty decent run in the Dream Open. Had to bounce back a little bit, but had some good matches, got some points, made sure he wasn't left in the dust, made sure to state his case, that he belongs here in OCW. All 4 of these men now possibly looking towards the mountaintop that is Miro. 4-way swing, we are underway. And immediately, Hayes going for a cover on Theory. Oh, and Theory out at 1. That would have been the record for quickest elimination in OCW history. And now Hayes and Adam Cole, a match that, honest to God, I wish would have happened. Oh, Jesus! Theory tossing Hayes high into the sky. Oh, and now Cole and Cedric doing some indie shit. And now Cole going after the young upstart, newest member of Glory in Theory. Camera continuing to give me issues. It just is what it is at this point, people. In Theory now, handling Cedric. Adam Cole goes for something and whiffs. Too many bodies to focus in on. And Cole, a spinning kick, but Theory blocks it. Now faceplant by Cedric. And something happened in between Cole and Theory. Camera didn't really give us a good angle. Now Cedric going for the cover. First elimination. Hayes out at 1. Meanwhile, Adam Cole strutting his stuff outside the ring. Cedric rolling out. Cole now going after Theory again. Now Theory, tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. And now Theory going for the cover. Everybody out at 1. Meanwhile, Hayes sent into the hardest barricade in all professional wrestling. The only, it's a, it's worked on Fatal 4-Way rules, but still, only illegal weapon in all of OCW. And Cole now, elbow to the back. Theory shakes it off immediately, though. These young guys are built different. Their necks are a lot thicker, I swear to God. Speaking of neck swinging neck breaker, here's the cover. And Cole out at 1. Not a single soul has reached the 2 count so far. And meanwhile, Alexander continuing to batter Hayes on the outside. It's like we got 2 separate matches. Low blow by Adam Cole to the dick and balls of A-Town down. And an A-Town frown on the face of the young upstart. Austin Theory is out. All because of a little dick and balls. And Adam Cole showing that he's going to do whatever it takes to win. Cole wanting desperately to get that momentum. Wanting to show out in the big moments. And right now he's got the first elimination. Now Cedric planting Cole. Probably piss interrupted. Hey, Suicida! Through the middle rope. Cedric is down. Adam Cole taking credit. Cedric saying, fuck you and your credit. And Alexander finally getting Hayes back in the ring. He's been trying to do that for the past 50 minutes. And Hayes through the ropes again! Against the barricade! Absolutely no quit in Carmelo Hayes. And Adam Cole now trying to go after Hayes. Cedric, though, taking very much an issue with it. Now Hayes planning Alexander. But Hayes, again, against that barricade. Alexander showing that athleticism, that offense, the drop kicks, the enziguri. And now meeting, arm drag on the outside. Adam Cole slow to his feet. Cedric now continuing to bring it to Hayes, knees to the face. Oh, and a running boot, but a kip up. And a jumping knee strike. Adam Cole, of course, known for the last shot, but Cedric getting in a shot of his own. We'll call it the fireball.
Fireball is wild. Cedric taking advantage of the opportunity. Unfortunately, Theory's out. Didn't get to see that.
It was kind of funny. Adam hit him with a low blow.
Damn it, Cole. We talked about this.
It was all because of Dick and Balls. Now a Suicida, but Cedric got a little bit of Adam Cole. Oh, but he's already back up. Alexander and Hayes have been going at each other almost this entire match. And honestly, it seems whenever Adam Cole tries to insert himself, both of them take issue with it.
Might have to run that into best of 7. Or best of 5. Probably best of 5. Yeah, best of 5.
And Seti goes up hard against that ring post, that LED post. And now Hayes, I think he got both of them with that swing. And now Seti going into the crowd a little bit.
Swinging neck breaker by Cole there, though. Kick to the gut. Oh. You've been smoking that za, buddy? No water on hand?
Nah, I just got allergies.
Um,
But something I've been noticing from Alexander though is that he's been relying on his knees for offense a lot. You know, that move where he's dropping guys on the front of his knee. I've seen him do that to Hayes several times. Adam Cole now looking for Panama Sunrise. And inside out goes Hayes. Alexander doing the smart thing, letting it go. We're down to 2. Oh wait, Alexander though, flinging Cole off his back. Adam Cole, both eliminations so far in this match. Floating drop kick, and I talked about kind of before the match started. Wait, here's the cover. Before the match started, you know, any match with Adam Cole has that big match feel, but Adam Cole's had a hard time returning to that big match. You know, ever since Defiance, he really hasn't had that major opportunity. But he might have just earned himself one. Super kick for the win. All 3 eliminations coming at the hand, leg, dick, and balls of Adam Cole. What a showcase for the Panama City Playboy. Elias absolutely too stunned to speak. I do not blame him whatsoever. Adam Cole picking up a much needed victory. This is his first victory in a very long time here on Glory. And again, getting every single elimination in that 4-way swing. I mean, that's something that looks good. Just about any resume. Elias, is the portal giving you trouble? While he fixes that, we can go ahead and start getting into our next match. I'm sure he'll be back by the time Entrance is in. Next up, we have the dumb, stupid team that cheated and is stupid and smells and should have lost. The Odd Couple going up against one of OCW's fastest rising tag teams in the Player Haters, which, you know, I better see royalties for that shit, because I came up with the name. It's a damn good name. And, you know, much like Vince McMahon and ECW, you know, Elias steals all my ideas. And I was so offended by that, I done transcended reality. Look at me. The Odd Couple taking their time coming out, but, I mean, honestly, they really have proven that they are all that in a bag of potato chips. Of course, any kind of friendship involving Charlotte Flair is never built to last. And sometimes the same can be said for Asuka, just not on as huge of a scale. But to everyone's surprise, or at least mainly my surprise, I should say, these two have coexisted, again, for about the 6 months that they have been women's tag team champions. They have held the pink and gold, held them high, wore them proudly, and they have been successful in just about every defense. Of course, tonight, not a tag title match, but an eliminator match. And the win for the Player Haters would be huge, not just for them, but really for the entire women's tag division, because we really haven't seen any chinks in the armor of the Odd Couple since becoming tag team champions. So it would be insanely interesting. It'd be insanely interesting if the Player Haters can get that victory tonight. And of course, Kai and Hater coming out in similar looking gear of different colors. Of course, those two already showing massive amounts of unity. And of course, much like the Odd Couple, these two were paired together for the first ever women's tag team tournament, and that's where they first rose to prominence. And of course, Kai and Hater coming from absolutely separate companies. I mean, honestly, for both of them, it's kind of an odd couple pairing in that kind of sense. But I would say, at least on this brand, the Player Hater is probably one of the most put together tag teams in OCW right now. Outside of the Odd Couple, Elias, has the portal problems been fixed?
Portal problem has been fixed. I was talking to a possible free agent. She's very excited, but she says she'll be waiting for after Mayhem because she likes the way the company's going and she has some tour dates to wrap up. So, yeah, I'll let you know who that is the day of draft numero dos.
Yes, sir, and what an incredibly, salt-filled night I know that's going to be. But as I was saying, like, I feel like the Player Haters, outside of the Odd Couple, probably one of the most put-together tag teams on this roster, or at least on this brand.
No, I could say roster in general, honestly. Yeah. The Player Haters are probably, at this point, the second most decorated tag team in the company. Shining Stars and whoever else have won Blind Bandit 1 and 2.
Mages of Mayhem, sir.
Plus they're losers, right?
They're winners in my book.
Right, but they lost, so they're losers. That's how that works. The Player Haters, on the other hand, have not really had the opportunity to get back into the title picture until tonight. And so because of that, they kind of just been racking up wins here and there as individuals and as a tag team. And I feel like they've given Charlotte and Asuka the most challenge.
Yeah, fair enough.
And so I was like, I need to put this, and they've obviously given all the other tag teams like that work. And so with that being said, I feel like these two are the perfect opportunity to, kind of test the waters here to see if Charlotte and Asuka do indeed have a weakness. Ooh, great move there.
I mean, if they do, much to my dismay, no team has really been able to find that weakness. Something else I said during the entrances is that there really have been no chinks in the armor of the Odd Couple. Like, by all means, they've really kind of had like the perfect run. Both of them have killer submission moves that have won them matches. There doesn't seem to be any signs of infighting. And again, any Charlotte Flair relationship, even a few Asuka relationships, sometimes just are not built to last. But these two obviously worked together for so many years. A lot of chemistry. Here's the cover. Out at 1. But yeah, I mean, Odd Couple, obviously that's a very, very hard case to crack. And so even just a victory in this match, even if they don't win the tag titles, a victory in this match is huge, not just for the Player Haters, but for the women's tag division in general. It's, as you said, not really any weaknesses to be found with this team so far.
No, absolutely not. Dakota stalking. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and pays for it. What a boot to the face. Man.
She's like, yeah! And Charlotte's like, fuck you, big boot.
Flair. Oh, neck breaker. Yeah, no, honestly, I don't know what to really do in this situation in the event that Charlotte and Asuka win this match. Like, obviously, if the Player Haters do a good enough job, I could consider them still being, like, in line for a title shot and maybe given to them. But, if Toxic Attraction couldn't do it, Mazes of Mayhem couldn't do it, whatever else, Shining Stars couldn't do it.
Shooting Stars, bitch.
Oh, yeah, my bad. That's Primo Epico. The Shooting Stars couldn't do it. The Way couldn't do it. Toxic Attraction hasn't been able to do it. I'm running out of tag teams,
Don't worry. I got plenty for you. I can have one to you in like 2 weeks.
What? Blind Bandit 3? Is that what we're doing already?
I might hold off on that, but that is in the works. Because I have another tag team thingamajig rigmarole happening over on my brand. But yes, Blind Bandit 3 will happen.
I saw that. Interesting terminology for that. I was looking at the.
You were looking at my dirt sheet, damn it.
Yeah, I was looking at the sheets earlier today.
You don't even call them dirt sheets. You just call them the sheets. Is that what
Yeah, just
is that what Marks call it? And that
oh,
famous
double moonsault.
the famous double moonsault about
Cover.
as cool as a
Oh,
double rainbow.
Hater breaking it up though. Oh my god, double rainbow.
Oh my god, it's a
Kick to the
double
head, man.
moonsault.
Guy tagging out. Hater back in.
And again, one detail.
That's
Oh,
who I
shit.
miss in AEW.
Jamie Hayter.
Yes, I miss
Absolutely.
I miss Jamie Hater in AEW so much.
Is she hurt?
I think, yeah,
Ah.
I think her and Tony would bang. I need that rematch.
like honestly, I feel like, cause I can't exactly remember how it all ended, but I remember her her world title run kind of getting undercut. Oh my god, what a splash by Kai!
If
One.
I'm not mistaken, two. Oh, kick out. I think she lost to Tony, and then got hurt, or she got hurt like not too soon after, or she got hurt during the match, and then it got made worse, and then she's been on the shelf since.
Well, and it was one of those things because Tony won it because Thunder Rosa got hurt, and then I guess Jamie won it from her, and then there was kind of the flip flop back and forth between Tony, Saraya,
Yeah, and Sheeta.
and Sheeta, yeah. Which I am glad that AEW has Sheeta as the kind of oh shit champion, or the we need to build up someone credible, but who's somebody who we know can take the reins, and Sheeta's perfect for that.
No, I think Sheeta. I think they want
Woo, double slingshot.
Sheeta to be their Asuka, but in my opinion, she's their Charlotte, but not as annoying.
Nah, I feel it. I mean, there's a reason why I wanted to sign Sheeta to my brand. I'm hard pressed to really find any bad Hikaru Shida match.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa gets hurt, vacated. Tony wins. She loses to Hater. Tony wins again. Then Sheeta wins, and Saraya wins, and Sheeta wins again. Then Tony beats Sheeta.
And
so Sheeta and Tony are tied at 3 each.
And that's kind of my problem with how AEW books its women's division. I can understand sometimes injuries happen, sometimes titles just will flip flop, but
well, what's wild is the first 4 champs were all 100 plus.
Yeah,
it was 133.
Britt was over a year.
Nyla was 101. Britt had a year. No, Sheeta had the longest at 372. Then Britt had 290, I think. Then Thunder Rosa had it for 6 months before she got hurt. That was 150, 160 ish.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tony got it for less than 3 months. So I want maybe 80 days.
And Dakota Kai
then
refused
Hater
to get back
got
in the
it.
ring.
Yeah, then Hater got it for 200, and then it went Tony for 2 months, Sheeta for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because they went into All In, right?
Oh, and ass first. This could be it.
That's the one I don't agree with. Sheeta winning in between Tony and All In just for Saraya to take it off Sheeta was dumb, because I get the Outcasts were still a thing, and they didn't want Saraya to pin Tony.
Oscar lock right quick. Hold that thought. Broken up, and that is a dangerous game with the Oscar lock.
Great tag team wrestling. But then Saraya pinned Tony in fucking London anyway, so it didn't really matter. And then Saraya had it. Saraya was a here damn. We've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
Saraya's was a here damn win, which I get, because I love Saraya. I've always been a fan of Saraya. As soon as I saw her in NXT, I was like, this is my girl. And regardless of all the shit she's been through and all the the fucking headlines and so all that shit, right?
And her work as Paige still holds up too. I watched the first NXT Women's Championship match. I was surprised how much that match actually relied on submission maneuvers.
Yeah, that bitch slapped. Her and Emma are goated. I will love that match for forever. Right, but I don't her holding it for 40 days and then losing it to Sheeta, who then immediately lost it to fucking Tony. I was I get you trying to do shit, but realistically,
well, and
I hate saying this, but Sheeta shouldn't be at 3.
Well, and the thing is, like, with them dropping it to Tony, like, because that was when Tony started the timeless gimmick, and I can remember everyone kind of saying, like, yo, this gimmick is just really good on its own. It doesn't need the title. Now she's having good matches with the title, and the gimmick is still fucking amazing. And then here's the cover.
If anything, right? Timeless should have gone after the TBS belt and Julia, and
I can see that, yeah.
Like the Chris Statlander, Willow, Mercedes Moné, Julia shit going on right now should be a world title thing. I feel like you should swap the current title picture. I get Thunder Rosa hasn't gotten like her rematch yet, which is why she's in the mix, and she and Mariah May just had that match.
But like I think Statlander definitely deserves to be in the main event. I think she's one of the best on that roster.
Hater going out because we're putting over another company's promotion, but half these women have it's fine. Everybody I'm talking about, I wanted my brand next year anyway. So
yeah, for sure.
But especially Tony and Mariah, I feel like they would be great women's tag team champions. Or this is the time we introduce women's tag belt. Well, no, they did it in ROH. Yeah, ROH is having they're having a women's tag tournament right now, I think.
Yeah, they were doing the women's TV tag tournament. That's coming to a head at Supercard.
Right.
Meanwhile, we're just kind of casually talking about this stuff. All banger of a match is happening.
Running lariat there.
And Hayter, hit that neck breaker off the top rope. Charlotte barely breaking it up. Hayter gonna go for it again. Asuka though snuffs it out.
Well, that's just how much I believe in these women. Like, I feel like I can put on the match without me having to put them over.
Oh wait, into the Asuka lock. That's by the ropes, but does Hayter realize where she is? Does he have the wherewithal? Here comes Kai.
Oh, Dakota. Saves it?
Saved
it. She did save it. All right, cool.
Yeah, she did, but Hayter's down.
Oh, Asuka.
Oh, going for the cover.
Oh, she's implying the Miro effect, too. Hayter kicks out.
That is a great term for it, though, the Miro effect.
Chuck bitch out and then pin him. Oh, Asuka.
Roundhouse.
Oh, what?
But Hayter is already back up, but Hayter's been in this match for a long time.
Jamie Hayter saying, I'm not selling for anybody. Irish whip. Oh, and Charlotte goes flying.
And Hayter finally getting her partner back. Dakota Kai has been a while since been in this match, and again, like just taking the Asuka lock, even if you don't tap, that still takes a lot out of you, and that just means the next time she locks it in, it could potentially be deadly. Jamie Hayter's got to be running on fumes right now, but she refuses to quit. Does she go for the countout, or does she get Charlotte in the ring? Well, looks like we're not going to get an answer to that. Charlotte planning her.
Oh, what a slam there. Hayter might be in trouble. Count of 6 right now.
But Hayter in the ring. Charlotte thinks about going after Kai, but she's going to get back. And Hayter slow to her feet. If she's not careful, this could be the end for the player haters. But Hayter fighting back.
She's got to get out of this match, though. Hayter.
And this could be the opening. Indeed it is. Here comes Kai.
Tag into Dakota.
Oh, Charlotte kips up, though. We got a face-off going here. Down goes Kai. Kai back to her feet, but slowly. And Charlotte twisting that leg, trying to prevent the kick.
Working that leg for a figure 4, maybe cover. 1.
Out of 2.
Ooh, kick out.
And that was close. Hayter not thinking she had to step in and would have stepped in a bit too late had Kai not kicked out. And uh-oh. Not the place you want to be if you're Dakota Kai. Though, I guess... Oh, right into the feet. Though I guess this is better than being in the War Games cage.
No, absolutely.
And Asuka trying to get locked in. Asuka lock.
Oh.
Asuka lock. Jamie Hayter needs to be on the ball. She gets out. She's going to get there in time. And no, she won't.
Second too late, bro. That mechanic is so wild. Asuka lock proving yet again to be one of, if not the best submissions in all of Overdrive.
And the player haters still searching for answers, so the Odd Couple continue their run of dominance here in the women's tag division. That was a great fucking match.
I might have to pull the WWE and just put these bitches in a ladder match to get the titles.
but they're still gonna win it. Like
Yeah,
they're still gonna win, and that's gonna be the most hilarious part. Kind of reminds me of when it was like TLC 2020, or maybe it was 2020, and it was like Drew versus AJ, and like The Miz like kind of cashed in, but then they like gave him back the briefcase the next night. But it's one of those it's one of those things where it's like they set it up like, okay, this is how Drew loses, but he still wins. And I distinctly remember you were like, where the fuck do we go from here?
Fucking God, they're going to win anyway.
Which honestly, I hate that Miz pretty much kind of got hoed in the long run. Like he did get to be...
Miz got a second title run. He's the only 2-time Grand Slam champion in history.
Well, I mean hoed in the sense that he didn't really get a title run. I mean, granted, like I understand given what his character was at the time, and it is cool that they gave him that they were like, listen, like you've done a lot, this is something nobody else has done. Like that was cool, but like I just feel bad it only lasted a week. But in storyline it made sense. All
that, I just feel really bad for Otis because he had everything going for him. Like he had Mandy Rose, he had the briefcase, his best friend was still there, and then they're like, hey, you don't have a best friend anymore. Hey, you don't have a briefcase anymore. Also, Mandy Rose is getting demoted down to NXT, and his whole storyline don't mean shit. And they're like, deal with it.
And the gimmick that they put him with, like after all that, wasn't bad. Like he came out as like just like a blue collar working guy who could hit really hard and everything, and that fit given like what his character was like pre Money in the Bank. But also like to me it's still a crime that I get it. Heavy Machinery, like they weren't gonna set the world on fire. But they're one of those tag teams.
They never really got the opportunity.
Yeah,
which is wild. Because before that, outside of Enzo and Cass, every single NXT tag team call up did extremely well. Okay, now Vaudeville was kind of shit at the bed too. But that's because nobody gives a fuck about Simon Guys. Just keep the play. And then the New Day Time Machine thing kind of buried them too because they were making fun of them. And then Kofi was like 2009 my best year. Until 2019. But yeah. Anyway. National Open Weight Championship. Dream Open winner Bryan Danielson. Who some people still find controversy with due to AJ Styles and a lot of people's opinions wrongfully taking Cody Rhodes' spot in the final. But it is what it is. We have a champion now. I've talked to Cody and Daniel. That match is on the horizon. But for now, Cruz del Toro has the opportunity to finally put some more momentum on the board for Legado del Fantasma.
Was it him or Wild that was the internet champion for like a day?
Wild the internet champion for a week. Just like half your internet champion.
Hey, listen. Most of them have at least lasted like 2 weeks. I mean, hell, I mean, Moxley's like fucking. John Moxley's got a U.S. title match, bruh.
That Mox, Kenny, fucking Sheamus era was flip flop as shit. No, you have no room to talk.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fucking ridiculous. Cause it's like all right, well Mox needs his rematch. Well shit. Kenny and Sheamus keep flip flopping, and so I was like, all right, we just have to do one match at Defiance, all three of them. Fuck it. And I mean that's pretty much the rule I've adopted since. If I know that hot potato shit's about to start happening, we just put a plug in it. Just put everybody involved together. Whoever wins, wins. Which shit, we haven't seen Sheamus in a while, but I'm sure.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even remember the last time I saw Sheamus.
He had a world title match against Seth Rollins after shaking his ass to a submission victory.
Oh yeah, he had the title match, and now he's hiding in shame because he got stomped to death.
Well, no, actually, he's trying out for it's Dancing with the Stars-esque, but it's wrestlers. It's called the Squared Circle Ball.
Wait.
Being hosted by Bully
hang
Ray.
on. So are regular people dancing with wrestlers, or are wrestlers dancing with also dancers?
So wrestlers are dancing with professional dancers and/or celebrities.
Okay.
Again, Dancing with the Stars, but with a major focus on like just wrestlers.
You like dance in a ring? Like, is the set just a giant ring? Cruz del Toro making his way to the
Yes,
ring
it
now.
is. It's a giant ring, and sometimes the dance routines require you to do moves. Like imagine like spinning the partner around and then going into an arm drag.
And he just goes for a bro kick, and then his partner hits the Trish Stratus fucking Matrix move.
God damn. I wish I knew how to do like Gmod or some shit. I would so make this shit happen. Because this is a great idea. Anyways, we completely glossed over the entrance. Bryan Danielson, as we've said before, one of the most dominant men in this company right now. If Miro fails to capture the world title tonight, Danielson is very much next in line to possibly become the first ever double champion. But honestly, you never know. You never know with members of Legado. They can come out and just surprise you every now and again. Obviously, Wild and Internet Champion Santos, despite struggling, had some great matches in the Dream Open. Anything's possible, and immediately, both men charging at each other, and Danielson's like, no, sir, you get the fuck over here.
I remember Kevin Owens looking for that tune-up match heading in his World Heavyweight Championship. Face Cruz del Toro, and it was a lot more challenging than he expected. Oh, well. Bryan, on the other hand, probably not going to fall for it. DDT.
But I mean, that's just what happens sometimes when you give a talented young man an opportunity.
Oh.
And Del Toro, a nice move, but showing off, and well, you know, as we say, pride comes before the fall. And Danielson immediately making him pay.
Planted by Danielson.
You know, that's kind of the thing with Danielson. Like, we don't see him showboat all too often, which I mean, fair enough, given that he's one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet, and his sole focus should be what's happening inside the ring.
Disaster kick there. Cruz, suplex.
The cover.
Nobody's tune-up. Cover, one. Danielson kicks out, though.
And Del Toro, obviously feeling himself, but that's not where you want to be.
Running elbow there.
Honestly, that looked like a I almost said Cesaro. That looked like a Claudio uppercut. Danielson, knee to the face.
Probably about to wrap this up.
And what was moving to an armbar. Del Toro, he got up from that knee, but Danielson quick to take him down. Del Toro springboard, woo!
Tries to take out Danielson there. Stiff shot to the face.
A lot of physicality by Del Toro, and Danielson's going to roll out. Del Toro says, not so fast! Oh,
no.
God.
Misses.
That sickening thud.
That's got to hurt a lot. Working the leg now.
That one hurt my marble sack. And Danielson absolutely giving Del Toro the business.
Oh, trade jacket. Oh, Larry. There. That hurt.
Referee at the count of 3 now. Danielson.
Yeah.
First consummate professional, wanting to finish his first, title defense in the ring.
Oh!
And running drop kick. Didn't look like he got all of that. Got most of it. Oh, punch by Del Toro. Del Toro's physicality cannot be understated in this match.
No, not at all.
Boot to the face.
Very strong showing from Cruz here. Showing that Lucha Libre style with a...
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God, Snapdragon.
And Del Toro's on a roll.
Yeah, will we see the upset of the night here, ladies and gentlemen?
God, this would be the upset of the goddamn century, bro. And some stiff shots by Del Toro. Uppercut. Down goes Danielson. The OCW Nebula going crazy right now. Oh, showboat. Danielson's back up. immediately letting Del Toro know he has
whip.
fucked up.
German. Jesus. Rolling out of the ring is a smart decision here. Danielson going top.
And life's about to be hell for Cruz Del Toro. Jesus!
Danielson. Oh, yep. That'll do it.
Precision drop kick. Danielson giving Del Toro a taste of his own medicine. There's a reason why the American Dragon is unpinned in singles competition. And I think he's sending a message. You don't show off, but wait, Del Toro.
Count 3. Cruz.
Using the legal weapon to his advantage. Face first.
And flying into the barricade over and over again. Kick to the gut, followed by Powerball? No. Danielson counters.
Psycho knee!
Oh! That's tough.
And I think Del Toro might be busted open. Bryan Danielson absolutely having none of these shenanigans. Will throw
him into the ring.
Throws Del Toro in the ring, and Del Toro's not getting up. This could be it.
Cover. 1, 2,
wow.
3. Bryan Danielson with that emphatic exclamation point on the beginning of what may be a very long run as National Openweight Champion.
And Del Toro, I mean, you could see blood running down his face, grunting in immense pain. And you have to think there was a good 10 to 15 seconds after that psycho knee, but Del Toro, after getting back in the ring, absolutely did not move a muscle. Danielson making an emphatic statement tonight that he is here. This is his championship. This is his division, and glory is indeed his show. Another great showcase by the American Dragon tonight.
Well, I'm honestly, speechless might just be the word, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone needs to be on the lookout. Cody Rhodes, Miro, Okada, and anyone else who thinks they can stand a chance against Bryan for the National Openweight Championship. But next up,
yes, sir.
Tag team action. 4 guys who have all the potential in the world. 4 guys who are former tag team champions in their own right. Otis and Big E being former world champions here in Overdrive and WWE respectively. And of course, Chad Gable, former United States champion. Right? Yeah? He was US champ, right? Wasn't
no. Well,
no?
If talking about WWE, I couldn't tell you.
Gable.
He hasn't been a champion in any of our brands. Also, there's a floating box of Bootios.
Championships.
Oh, no, Big E's covering it.
No.
There was a box of Bootios that just did not get flung. Yeah, you can still see it.
All right, yeah. Nah, he's just Triple Crown tag champ.
But what I find interesting, I mean, obviously the New Day, they've been staples here on Glory, but Alpha Academy, this isn't their first time tagging, but it's their first time in a long time. Of course, Chad Gable coming off of the Dream Open. You know, Otis still relatively fresh-ish off of a short world title run. Now these two, forces combined. Honestly, I'd give them out to Alpha Academy here. Like, even though Gable has struggled a little bit, he still had a pretty good performance in the Dream Open. These are two guys who have had various amounts of success on their own. But I think coming together, yep, there he is, #1 guy. I think coming together, I think these guys low key, I think they might be running this tag division soon.
I think you're not wrong at all. However, I think you're also forgetting that Xavier Woods also competed in the Dream Open, and like Chad, didn't have the best results, but every single match was something to watch.
That's very true.
And that the New Day have been in this situation before. They are 14-time tag team champions as a collective. No, right? Yeah, right? Yeah. No, Kofi's 14, I think Woods is 12, and then E's technically at like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
12, 13, 12. Or yeah, because Kofi has one with Evan Bourne and one with Truth, and then one with Punk. So 11 times? 11 times.
I like how pre-New Day Kofi was like the pair me with anybody guy will win a tag championship.
Yeah, it was wild. Shout out Air Boom. That's the only tag team he had that had a name. But yeah, shout out Air Boom and then Truth and Punk. Yeah, like I was saying, New Day's also been there before here in OCW, so I think it's just a matter of time before they add the white belts to their collection. That's one of the only color straps they haven't had yet. They've had black, red, and blue.
That's very true. But meanwhile, Otis trying to make that journey difficult for Xavier Woods, shaking up some of his offense early. The power of the former world champion, and he's gonna make a quick tag to Chad.
All right, Gable and Woods locking up. Woods, pop-up drop there.
Don't forget, in the Rumble, I think it was this year. These two just casually chain wrestled, and they didn't show it.
Lame.
Yeah, which honestly, I will say, like, it can't all be
big meaty men slapping meat.
It can't all be Kevin Dunn's fault, but the shit's gotten so much better since he's been gone.
Bro, the angles backstage of following people out to the ring is such a cool niche thing that they started to randomly do, and I love it so much.
Well, and what's great about those shots is that like they can like feed like little bits of like other stories happening, because you'll see people in the background during those shots, like doing stuff or talking about stuff. And then, like, because the first time they really did that, it was just DIY, like, walking through the halls, but, like...
And then Sammy walked past him out to the ring and stuff. But, while Woods and Kofi were shitting on fucking Pat McAfee on commentary.
but yeah, like that's what's cool about it, is not only does it give some of these guys, like, more promo time, but again, like, you know, they're hiding in, like, little Easter eggs, or, you know, teasing, or, like, slowly, like, you know... like pushing forward like certain storylines just by having people be in the background of these roaming shots. I mean, hell, like Drew and Seth had like one last confrontation before Seth went out for his match against Solo.
Oh, yeah, because Seth was like, "Yeah, I'm not dead yet." Because Drew had a funeral for his world title run,
which happened in the same place they had Aces and Eights funeral. That I don't know how you do that. Like, the same person who booked that venue for TNA had to have booked it for WWE. That's the only explanation. Like, how do you do
Well,
that?
Abyss does work in the back.
Who does?
Ooh, Abyss, Joseph Park.
Oh, that's what he's doing nowadays.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's one of the producers.
Good for him.
It's him, Jason Jordan, Jamie Noble, Bobby Roode now, and all the producers for WWE, and Tyson Kidd. Those are all the like match producers in WWE.
Doesn't the Hurricane do work for them every now and again? I think he did.
Yeah, I don't know if he still does, but he was. I think he was a road producer, yeah.
And Chad giving his thanks to OCW Nebula, who've cheered him on through his many struggles. But right now, he and Otis, good. It seems that everything's good between them. They're on a roll right now. But Big E gonna try to slow the roll. Mr. Langston planning Mr. Gable. I need to go back and watch, but apparently Big E hosted a cheese eating contest.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm glad that they did it at a place that wasn't fucking Pat's or Gino's.
No, for sure. They had pizza too, which was funny. It was Otis and Omos, and he was just like answering fan questions and stuff. That's where I got that tidbit about him. I'm saying he could come back, but it's a gamble, so you didn't know if he will or not.
I wouldn't mind seeing him being like New Day's manager, like, cause like to me it's just like. It's like, I understand if he can't wrestle again, but like, it just doesn't feel right for him to be away, like full sale, like it doesn't.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah,
it feels weird. because it feels like Kofi and Woods are like kind of lost
Mm-hmm.
because they have like because Woods has been talking about how he wants to be Intercontinental Champion
Mm-hmm.
or U.S. Champion, and he had like the one match with Gunther, and I don't even think he got a match with Gunther. Kofi did.
Which I really thought that was going to go somewhere because like they had the feud like with Imperium that like kind of leading up to when they announced like the 6-pack, and I'm thinking like okay, this might lead to like Woods getting a shot at Gunther, and then in my brain I'm like, well maybe this is where. Maybe this is because they were also talking about Kofi Mania a little bit around this time, just flashing back.
Yep.
Hey, Kofi Mania happened. I'm thinking, what if this is like the inciting? Oh my goodness, what a move by Alpha Academy! Here's the cover.
Oh my. One.
But I'm like,
oh,
what if this is like
Woods making the save there?
like what if this was like the inciting incident where it's like Xavier's like, well, what if I'm the one to dethrone Gunther? I mean, E had his moment. Kofi, you had a whole WrestleMania named after you. Like, this could be my moment. And to me, that would have worked.
Did nothing, and they did nothing with that. Bro was like, yeah, maybe it's my time. He had his moment, you had yours, maybe it's my time. And then they did nothing with Woods. Hated here, bro. Cover, Otis tagging backhand Chad Gable.
I mean, honestly, the way he was booked, like outside of like getting a victory over Bobby Lashley when he was WWE champion, the way that Woods was booked post King of the Ring was garbage.
Okay, he did challenge. It was back in April. He did challenge for the Intercontinental title.
Here's the cover by Gable after the suplexes as a big man with big titties. But Gable manhandled them with ease. But E now. Could he be setting up for the... No, not the big ending. Instead, he's going to ragdoll Gable, throwing him onto the mat.
Oh, that's when Kofi was still out. Yeah, because he was talking about how that was his only shot ever at the Intercontinental Championship, and he'd been there, 13 years? 14 years?
Jesus. Oh, and now Woods, speaking of, a knee to the face. And now...
He was like, I don't have E, I don't have Kofi. It's just me, and I lost. That was my one shot, and I felt really. I completely forgot all this shit happened. I feel really bad for him now.
And a wheelbarrow into a cover.
Two, Otis almost didn't make it. Oh wait, limit break.
Oh, Woods.
Limit break.
Off the top rope, picture perfect. Can Otis make it? Oh my God,
that time he knew.
Bro, he moved with fucking authority on that. Holy shit. That was awesome. But now, meeting in the middle, Woods and Gable. Again, these two tied it up at the Royal Rumble. A lot of chain wrestling. Now Gable,
Oh, chaos here.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, the cover.
Ooh, German.
One,
there's a bridge.
Two.
One,
Oh.
two. Woods kicks out. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Might just do a best of 7 with these two teams, though.
Well, right now,
the winner gets FTR.
Well, right now, the crowd chanting tag team wrestling, and you say FTR. Well, this match slated to be a #1 contenders match. Both these teams obviously want it more than anything. And
Oh no! Oh, Woods is in trouble. Fayerball.
Woo! Vader! Oh, he got the knees up.
I'm tripping. They just both had finishes sort like that. Lawson and Woods, maybe we haven't seen that in a while. Woods. Oh, nope.
And a springboard ends Zaguri. And now here comes Big E. And here we go. That meat on meat action. Meat squared.
Oh, yeah. They also asked E if he wants to see a Meat Madness match. He was like, yeah, I'd love that. Maybe next year at WrestleMania.
They should have done it this year. Shit.
Now
E.
Random matches again.
Far side of the ring. One, two.
Oh, it's kicked out. Yo.
Gable nowhere to be found right there. And a big spike into the chest of the big man.
Otis.
Big fist on the white meat.
Big ending.
Got him up. Big ending. Otis busted open. Cover. One.
Nope. There's Gable.
I don't know how you have the strength to lift a man of that size up. But
yeah, Otis said he's at fucking Oh, he said his weight because he almost talking about how because Omar said he's 370, fucking 7'3", and Otis said he's like 5'8", like 368 or some shit.
But the power of Otis right there. Otis now. And it's just these two men, and Otis unleashing the beast, working the leg of Big
Take out
E.
the leg of the powerlifter, Big E.
But honestly, what's on the mind of Otis? I mean, he's not really a submission guy, at least as far as I'm aware.
I mean, Otis is a heavy ass dude. If I can't physically put weight on my leg.
Oh,
Cover.
Otis going for the cover. 1 and
One.
a 2. Oh,
Woods, you gotta kick out.
Woods was
he
playing in the
believed in
crowd.
E.
He didn't realize.
He believed in E, I guess, or he was distracted. Yeah, that too. Oh, headbutt.
And now Otis, who's, oh God, you can see the gash on the forehead of the big man. But now Gable trying to take it to Big E. Gable looking around and now knee to the arm, trying to prevent that big ending from happening again. Elbow to the face. And now Gable going after Woods. Can he get the man advantage? Rope stunner, yes he does. But Big E gonna try to even the odds, and looks like he has.
Takes out Otis.
Well, E still distracted. Now Otis fighting back. Up now, Gable gonna climb back in, trying to go to E. Into the ring. Rope stunner to E. And now Gable taking a breather, but Xavier Woods back on the apron. New Day and Alpha Academy back to full power. And now these two playing absolute mind games with each other. And now a stunner inside the ring. Gable using all resources available. He was looking for that headbutt.
Woods tags in.
Wheelbarrow whiffs, though. We'll kick the sternum, and now... Oh, Shining Wizard. Oh, Woods, can he get the quick cover in the victory? Here's a cover. Here's a 1. There's a 2. Oh, Gable. Deep cover. Kicks out. Up, but Woods could be looking for that. Oh! Into the cover! 1. Oh, Otis flying in. Pigs do fly. Indeed they do. Now Gable dropped down. Now leapfrog. Meeting in the middle. Uh-oh. Well, I think Xavier Woods has had just about enough of Alpha Academy's antics.
No, for sure, tag.
And E now. Oh, goodness. Statmare. And now looking for the big power bomb. I don't know if that's what you fucking call it. And now looking for that splash. Does he go for the cover? No. Instead, tagging in Woods. Does Woods go up top? Oh, Woods. Yes, he does go up top. Looking for that elbow drop. No, instead.
No,
leg drop. But Otis still sitting on the apron, waiting for that chance to make the save. As great as a match as this been, neither team's really been able to get that 2-on-1 advantage. Now Gable taking down Woods. Wait, Woods already back up though. And now Woods gonna go into the corner, and he might be in a bad way here in a second. There's the tag. Drop kick by Otis. That's a lot of meat into that feet. Into those feet, I should say. And now into the corner. What?
Your statement.
What?
Oh, takes out.
A lot of meat into that.
Oh,
World's strongest slam.
World's strongest slam. Cover.
1.
You gotta break it
Damn.
up. Oh, there it is.
Now Otis beside himself, not really sure what to do.
If Woods can get up and hit a finisher, that may be the match. Gable is indeed down.
Oh my God!
Oh.
I don't even think he used his arms. I think he just used his wrist to fling Woods there. I don't know, man. It was a good match, but it's kind of starting to enter forever match territory.
Nah, bro, we're fine.
You
Forever
say
match
that.
territory. Forever match territory is 5 stars and it's been like 6 minutes. We just hit 5. We're fine.
And the most devastating dance move outside of Sheamus shaking that ass. Here's the cover. 1. God bless it. Somebody do something.
I know you're not talking. You have no right to ever complain about the length of a tag day.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Ever. You're the king of, oh my God, why is this not over?
And Woods making that slow crawl, makes the tag. But Woods rolling out. E is all alone. There's that 2-on-1 we talked about, but can Alpha Academy capitalize? And E's got the big man up, throwing him down.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was like a big ending, like new animation. And I was gonna say that, and I've never seen that. That's 100% where I thought I was about to go.
And now taking out Gable. Can Otis find an opening, or is Big E the big spike? And E saying, bring it on. Possibly a call up to his former partner. Otis into the corner. Spear in the corner by E. And Woods getting back to his feet. We're about to be back to, full 2-on-2. What's on the mind of Langston? Oh, Otis fights out of it. Woods still slow to his feet. There's still time for Otis, but E already with the comeback. A second big ending.
Big ending.
Cover.
Gable's right there, brother. That's all right.
You have to imagine 2 big endings. That has to take a lot out of Big E. Yet Alpha Academy still in this match.
I mean, to be fair, Woods ate a Chaos Theory, a World Strongest Slam, and almost a Vader Bomb. Even if he got his knees up, that's still 300 pounds crashing into your knees. It's not easy.
No, that's fair. Now DDT.
Especially because he tore his Achilles like 2 years ago.
And Woods thought about something, but I don't know. Now E back in. And again, both teams at full strength now. And out goes Gable. And this could be huge. Wait, actually, no, Gable's legal man. Still could be huge. Is E, is he going to take care of Otis? Maybe? Can he get him up? Yes! But now Gable going after Woods, and this is a 1-on-1. A former WWE champion and the leader, founder of Alpha Academy. Here we go. Helicopter action. Slap to the back of the head. Can Gable find the opening he needs? He goes into the ropes, and looks like both the partners are about to... Oh, wait! Does E look for another big ending? No, instead of slam. Otis back in now. Oh, wait! The animation cheese, 1, 2. Oh, almost had it. So close to the animation cheese, bro.
Yeah.
Because Otis was like hyping up the crowd. Both teams once again back to full strength. Oh, another big spike. Of course, E possibly picking that up from his many matches with Solo Sikoa. Oh, what a counter by Gable. Gable for the quick cover. Does E come in? 1, 2. Ooh. Gable thought he had that. He thought he had the counter and the victory. And Woods, just immediately taking him down. Now doing a New Day Rocks. Here comes Otis. Another wheelbarrow, and this time Woods rolling through. And I don't know what just transpired there, but now Otis out the ring. There goes Gable. And Otis, legal man, it looks like. Gable now stunned. The 2-on-1. Can the New Day make good on the opportunity?
Hopefully. Wood now. Ooh, working on the knee of Otis.
Interesting tactic here, Cotton. See if it pays off. Oh, what a clothesline, though, by Otis. Otis immediately fighting back.
Count of 5.
Count of 6. Woods in the ring now. Another wheelbarrow into a bulldog. And Woods going after Gable. Rope stunner. Gable out
There we
again.
go. Finally, playing it smart.
And Woods now.
Wait, Woods! Johnny Wizard!
No, I don't think that was a Shining Wizard, but definitely Shining Wizard-esque. Now here comes E. Does E go for another ending?
Alright, Gable's back up. Great, waste of an opportunity. Dead again. E. Sheer strength. Oh, planning Otis.
And E not showing any soreness or stiffness in those muscles. Ooh, but now taking Otis into the corner. Hey, I'm gonna need you to take over for a sec because I really need water now. This is taking a lot.
Oh, Meteora. No, you're good. Go ahead. New Day trying to take advantage, not necessarily working. Up, shot after shot to Chad Gable. Gable counters, will not be able to take him out. Woods, failing not once but twice. Oh, distracted. Here comes Otis. Oh, counter by Woods. Counter by Otis. And, to the outside goes Woods, ladies and gentlemen. Tag into Chad Gable. Woods immediately back into the ring now. Woods trying to take advantage. Oh! Dropping Otis. Cover. Alright, Woods. DDT! There goes Otis. Oh my god, alright. Senton to the outside on Chad Gable.
Now Woods absolutely floating off that apron. And right now, neither side really giving any, I don't know. Now Woods trying to get that 2-on-1 advantage. Down goes Otis.
And there it is. Otis is down. Tag into E. Gable's back up.
Almost getting the
All
count
New Day
out.
here.
One big ending could end it. Spear by E.
Yep.
E,
Smart decision.
Dragon
Gonna
Gable.
go for the cover here. To the middle of the ring. Do it now, E. Do it. Alright.
Maybe he's
Whatever.
measuring up for it.
E, you gotta go now, kid. You gotta go now.
I'm looking for that power bomb. Jesus, and that could be it.
1, 2,
New Day win.
3, and an emphatic powerbomb solidifies New Day FTR for the glorious tag team titles.
And what a match that was. Big E finally just having enough and just saying. In the cell.
Jessica 2 Turbo serenades the audience as the New Day punch their ticket to a future tag team title match. 5 stars from Diesel Dave.
Whew, Jesus, that took a lot out of me. We still got 2 more matches on your card tonight.
Oh yeah, well, fuck, we do. I was like, no, that's the semi-main, but this is the semi-main. Matt Donut, Edge Adam Copeland, World Internet Unified Championship.
Ugh. Of course, for Matt Cardona, this could be a huge redemption day. Of course, he brought his 10-pound piece of paper into this company and fucking stupid.
All I know is that the Internet Championship is now on for you. Good sir. So until that's not the case, shut up.
Look, I'm just saying, Eddie Kingston still has his dibs. Damn it. Of course, as we kind of talked about earlier, this kind of being a full circle moment for Cardona, not just because he was a former Edgehead, but of course Cardona bringing in his own Smoking Skull Internet Championship belt which, you know, hopped around a little bit until Edge won it, which led to the unification match. Now Cardona possibly able to get back the belt that was once his. But I don't know. I mean, Edge is definitely, unfortunately, made a case for one of the best internet champions we've seen so far. I believe with a win tonight, that's 5 successful defenses, something that not even Jon Moxley was able to reach during his 3 runs with the belt. Therefore, I'm rooting for Matt Cardona in this match.
I mean, that's cool and all, but yeah, Matt Cardona, if he fails to capture the title, will be the 5th successful defense for Edge, and you know what that means.
Oh, he's holding both belts. That's so fucking gross.
No, it's not. He deserves the whole belt. He's the unified champion.
Oh, that's so fucking gross.
Look at how cool he looks.
It's so real to me. Everything's come to life. This shit sucks. Edge is a fucking cheat.
How? He won the match fair and square. He spared the shit out of Darby Allin. 1, 2, 3, end of match.
Well, spear should be an illegal move.
Actually, wasn't it even the spear that he hit the execution? No, he actually hit the execution. Yeah, it was the Impaler DDT.
Like it or
Look
not,
at both those belts.
like it or not, Edge, your unified internet champion, holding both belts, while the belt team works on a more, you know, unified model. Now, technically, that does not count as being double champion, because again, the belts were unified. But Edge, at the very least, the first one to come out holding 2 belts. Well, shit. I mean, Theory came out with his U.S. title and a replica of Wing Glory, but let's not get into that. And again, Cardona trying to get his baby back, his namesake, his keepsake, and has a chance to win it from one of the men who helped break him into the business. And like I said, like it or not, Edge has had a solid run as internet champion, but it could all come to a crashing and hilarious end tonight at the hands of the man who, by all accounts, invented the internet championship. Of course, that belt hanging off of Edge's shoulder, that champion's aura we talk about so much. Edge hopefully will never see that belt again, because fuck him. And Matt will probably hold that belt just to drop to Eddie Kingston in a week or two, who will walk out unified internet champion, our semi-main event.
The hate is strong in this one.
Oh, 100%.
So,
Edge, Cardona. Edge versus Head. And we're underway.
Well, Cardona starting off strong. Oh, DDT.
And always
It's
ready,
okay.
wasting no time.
Oh, Edge returning the favors if needed. His face there.
I forgot what his other...
Followed by a neck breaker.
I forgot what Cardona's, like, other Creator Wrestler gear is. Like, the Buzz Lightyear gear is sick. I can't remember what his other attire was.
I was like, you downloaded him. I have no idea. Because it's always been Buzz Lightyear gear. Oh. What a kick there. Edge now.
Has he ever gone
DDT
back?
of his own.
Has he ever gone back to, like, the one-legged tights? That's kind of an underrated thing.
No. No, I haven't seen him. Not since he left WWE, no. And actually, I think it's been a while since I saw him in one-legged tights in WWE. But yeah, because when he was doing the stuff with Kurt Hawkins, when he was losing 200+ matches, he had already switched to trunks. So yeah, I couldn't tell you last time I saw a Ryder in the one leg.
One-legged was like his original, like, U.S. title run, or like right before it. Yeah. And Cardona, you know, saying, "Is this your king?" And Edge saying, "Well, yes, this is my kingdom." Now throwing Cardona, and if we had a double count out, that'd be. If we get double countouts, do they just like split the belts?
No, we're not doing that again. Oh.
Referee was at the count of 5, count of 6, trying to give these guys all the time in the world. That Cardona taking out his personal frustrations on Edge. Both these guys got to realize I got to get back in the ring. Oh, shit. Now they're racing. Oh, they fucking tied. They legit just fucking tied. Edge looking for sit-out powerbomb. Winner of the race, but not the match.
What a great game plan by Edge there. Taking full advantage of the distraction. Boot to the face.
And Edge trying to turn it back. And Father Time comes for us all. Edge flat on his face. Cardona letting them have it. Now absolutely throwing shots onto the back of Edge. Edge, though. Little suplex action on the outside. Of course, Edge, even in his older age, not above getting down and dirty outside the ring when you need to. Oh, but now a jumping DDT by Cardona. And again, that neck of Edge, always something to be concerned about. But Cardona knows it better than anybody. Neck breaker. Edge, though, back up now into the barricade. Does Edge go for the count out, or do they get back into the ring? Count of 7.
Oh, boot to the face there.
And Edge, does he get the animation cheese? Count of 9.
Maybe it.
Count of 10. Edge retains.
Definitely not the way Matt Cardona wanted that to go, but a dub is a dub for Edge. And still, your unified internet champion, ladies and gentlemen.
We unify the titles, and then the first match. First match, you have everything to prove, and you give us that shit. This is why.
I feel like he handled himself well.
This is why
he did everything.
This is why the title belongs on the other brand. Average for the internet championship. Get the fuck out of here.
I've definitely seen some 1.5-star matches from the internet championship division on the orange brand.
Where's your proof?
You want me to pull this shit up?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I got gas for this. All right, bet. I'll have the receipts next week.
Fair enough, but I want to talk a little bit about this main event we got coming up, because I still distinctly remember the moment that Miro pulled down that break the ceiling briefcase. We were both obviously like screaming and kind of laughing beside ourselves. But you uttered the famous words, "We are all in trouble." Miro, of course, was just beginning his international title run, but already it was showing signs of being a dominant one. And Miro, the second break the ceiling winner, this week cashing in, chance to become the first ever double champion. If this man holds both belts, like it's like a Samoa Joe situation where like you either gotta fire him, or like disaster has to happen for him to drop the belts.
Yeah, more realistic, but that's a reality that we don't know if it'll come into existence tonight. So that's something future Elias will have to deal with. But tonight I get to see a really cool ass wrestling match. That's all I care about at the moment.
Fair enough. Mr. Break the Ceiling versus the Rainmaker, 2-time Overdrive World Heavyweight Champion. This is our main event. Guys, cut Ryan's mic on, for the love of fuck. Thank you. God, he's been giving us gas money all this time, and this is how we repay him? Jesus Christ, people. And of course, here he comes. No fancy pyro, no Major Tron. Just a man and his belt. Now, of course, International Championship not on the line tonight. Just the Overdrive World Heavyweight Championship. But we saw Edge walking in with 2 belts, and that very well could be Miro next week. Miro practically unstoppable as international champion. A little hiccup in a head-to-head with Edge, but of course Edge doing his own thing with the Internet Championship right now. And Miro, again, a chance to become the first ever OCW wrestler to be a double champion. Of course, that international title, something he holds dearly, something that he wears to bed every single night and probably also cooks at breakfast. But tonight, could possibly be walking out with 2 belts hanging at his side. But
yeah, and unfortunately, no hot wife to share it with, but I'm sure there's a bunch of road rats he can share the wealth with.
not road rats.
Yeah, the road rats.
And Miro standing stoically high above the OCW nebula. One of the most
Picture champion.
One of the most dominant champions that this company has ever seen. But he has to go through possibly the most dominant champion this company's ever seen. The almost nigh unstoppable Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, what, 1 singles loss since he started the company, and that's the Seth Rollins, who's also world champion.
Oh, and also that match at Defiance. But again, like that.
That was a 3-way.
Well, that's true, yeah. In terms of one-on-ones, you know, just the loss to Seth Rollins at Supremacy. And you have to wonder if maybe that's weighing on Okada's mind a little bit. I mean, because Okada, you know, while he's off filming K-dramas, which I think Evil recently guest starred in one of the episodes. But anyways, like, Okada's off doing K-dramas, but, like, it's because he knows how good he is. Okada, you know, I feel like recently was one of the most sought-after stars in the world, and AEW picked him up. It's one of AEW's best signings in a while, and, you know, Okada possibly one of the best signings, you know, in this company's history. And he's put his money where his mouth is. Again, only hiccup coming in that 3-way dance at Defiance. But of course, winning the Champions Ballad and not looking back since. And of course, Okada does get the music, does get the fanfare because he is the champion. I don't know. Like, I really don't know who to pick here. Like, it would be cool to see Miro become double champ, and of course, you know, you want Break the Ceiling to be a successful thing. But
So
there's
far has 100% retention rate. You don't want to be the first person to fuck up Break the Ceiling.
You don't want to be Damien Sandow. Or did Baron Corbin fuck it up first?
Cena did first.
Oh yeah, because he won it during one of his many feuds with Punk.
Yeah. And now he was the first person to announce his cash-in. We saw how that turned out. Yeah, because the briefcase broke and everybody didn't know if Cena was actually supposed to win or not. He was, it just wasn't supposed to be like that.
Well, no, RVD announced his cash-in. He straight up said, "Hey, listen, like, we're doing this at One Night Stand."
Oh yeah, true.
Okada, he's lost that belt once before. Could he lose it again tonight? And Miro, he might need to get a bigger bed. That's all I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event, Winged Glory on the line. Mr. Break the Ceiling versus the Rainmaker. Here we go.
Redeemer, Rainmaker, International, World Heavyweight.
And Miro wasting
I don't
no
know.
time.
Miro immediately showing that strength headbutt.
And that's the big thing with Miro. Miro is aggressive. Miro pulls no punches. And again, like, Miro doesn't come out the fancy Tron or Pyro or anything. Miro absolutely plays no games. In fact, the only games he plays are the ones that end quickly.
Yeah, game over versus the Rainmaker, Camel Clutch, or the Ripcord Clothesline. We will find out tonight. Okada reversing. Stiff shots back. Both these guys are very used to hitting hard.
Now 100%, but Okada seemed to stumble back. Oh, what a senton, though! Now both these guys trying to feel each other out. Oh, Okada's got the leg of Miro. And that might be how you want to go about it. Try to chop the Giant down at his base. Oh, but Miro immediately throwing hands back. Oh, but Miro stumbled a little bit. Oh, he whiffs the kick. But into the ropes. And another vicious uppercut. He's looking for a German. No, punch to the kidneys. And knee to the corner. Down goes the champion. Whee! First cover now to win the championship. And the champion out at 1. And again, so, you know, kind of go back and iterate at this point. Like, do you think maybe, because again, Okada rarely loses. His loss to Seth Rollins was his first in a one-on-one situation.
Oh, off the top. I think a world where Okada isn't world heavyweight champion is going to be very interesting. Obviously, technically, we've had that before, but the time between him losing that belt and the champion's ballot was maybe a month, and in that time period, we saw Ricochet, Otis, and Kevin Owens all raise that belt. But at the end of the day, Okada became a 2-time champion, and he hasn't looked back since. Now,
and right
driver,
now, champs on the roll, back-to-back drivers,
1.
And not a count to go to 2 so far in this match. Okada though again. Chopping down Miro at his legs, possibly trying to take away some of the hitting power. Of course, Miro, outside the game over, known for that amazing roundhouse kick. And Miro already clutching the leg.
Oh, close one there. And another one.
International champion on fire. And honestly, you know, Miro's used to having to pin or submit a guy twice. Like this match, honestly, kind of plays to Miro's advantage. He only needs 1 pinfall, 1 tap. Though, again, with Miro, though, usually, like, you know, I mean, we know how he does it. The game over and then into the cover.
It misses. Yeah. I mean, but the caveat here is that Okada is no stranger to 2 out of 3 falls matches. Oh, what a slam there.
Okada showing off massive strength in this match. Here's the cover. 1. And still just a 1 count.
People may forget, since his arrival here in OCW, one of the greatest professional wrestling matches of all time is Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega. 60 minutes, 2 out of 3 falls. And I think that is a testament not only how great both those men are, but the work ethic of Okada.
Oh my God, tombstone!
And so, yeah, while he's not used to doing it here in OCW, I don't think for a second that he doesn't know what it's like to pin a man twice.
Oh my God, Alabama Slammer! Uh-oh, this could end quick.
The ropes.
Oh, Okada, he's not reaching, not really struggling either. Miro's got it locked in, and Okada not even using the ropes, shaking himself out of it, but clutching that back.
Oh, neck breaker by Okada now. Stalking Miro.
Again, still trying to chop the Giant
that
down.
Leg. I mean, if Miro can't pull his full body weight on that leg for that squat into the camel clutch, he can't really torque the neck and back of his opponent as much as he needs to.
And again, Miro, holding that leg, leaning on his good leg, which is the right one.
Clothesline now. Miro not going out of sight.
Greatest clothesline of all time.
1, 2. Oh, Okada kicks out.
When it rains, it pours, and it was almost pouring all over.
Another slam.
Oh, and here we go. Into the game over.
Again.
Oh,
Okada might be in. Okada immediately getting out of it.
Champion had that scouted from a mile away. Another neck breaker.
The resiliency of the champion.
The stack of necks Miro calls dimes. Okada taking full advantage. And this is why Okada is champion, because he scouts out your weaknesses and he knows how to exploit them. Right now, working on that left leg and knowing that neck is going to be a continued weak point. But no matter how much Miro fights out of that hold, more and more you see him holding that leg, and he whiffs the kick.
Close up again, taking out the legs.
And Miro slowed to his
a
feet.
bit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Suplex, which means following it will be
Rainmaker!
Rainmaker!
Could be it.
Cover.
Does the ceiling
No,
fall
rain.
all over? No! The
Oh.
second man to kick out of the Rainmaker. It is not pouring in the streets of Bulgaria quite yet. Or wherever he's
Ladies and gentlemen. No, you're right. Okay.
from. Look at me. God. Miro must have cornered Dominic Mysterio when Mommy wasn't around. Because, damn. How do you kick out of that?
Both men to the outside now.
Miro wanted a breather, but Okada again had that scouted. Wait, he baited him!
Headbutt.
Miro baited Okada, and he's letting the whole world know it. Okada, though.
Doesn't make him pay for it.
It was kind of funny. It kind of, from my perspective, it looked like Miro, like, showed Okada his big dick, and Okada, like, fell. He was so taken aback.
Okada now.
And Okada, obviously not wanting to mess with that sledgehammer.
Miro still stunned a bit.
A sledgey's so big, you might need 3 hands to handle it. Miro, though.
Gut wrench.
A big dick gut wrench by Miro. This could be what turns the tide.
Oh, Miro. Oh, Doomsday Saito suplex.
God, I think that's my favorite suplex variation. I just love how it looks. Now Miro, middle of the ring.
If you do it wrong though, you fuck your shoulder up.
Oh, 100%.
Cross. Cause that's a lot of weight. Oh, clothesline to the corner. Okada.
Any clothesline is dangerous. Whoa!
Moonsault. Duck down.
Woo!
Oh, what a shot there. Okada now.
Feeling
Stalking
it.
Miro cover. 1,
Oh!
2.
Oh! Okada
3.
wins!
Okada does it. He retains and he beats away the Bulgarian brute. Breaks the ceiling. Has its first failure.
And it is absolutely pouring in the streets of Bulgaria right now. A valiant effort, but it looks like Miro's body couldn't take it anymore. The dreams of the double champion now rest in the hands of Bryan Danielson. A great effort by Miro, but Okada continuing to prove why he is the best of the best.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What a
Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, the 2-time Overdrive World Champion, has released his inhibition, and now Miro feels the rain on his skin, and it does not feel great.
I'm kind of at a loss, man. Like I know we were iffy on who was gonna win, but like after kicking
What
out of that
a
Rainmaker, you think it's Miro.
You had to feel the momentum shift in his favor, but that is the World Championship difference, and unfortunately Miro has yet to capture that essence. Okada is still the man to beat in glory.
But now the question remains: if not Miro, then who?
Well, Bryan Danielson, the National Openweight Champion, is next in line. That match will be to be determined. But for now, Okada is still your and my Overdrive World Champion.
Whew, what a night it's been for Overdrive Glory. Partner, do you have any final words?
Just thank you for continuing to show that you guys are the best of the best. Supremacy proved it, and we're going to continue proving it all the way up to Mayhem. No title changes tonight, but we do have some new #1 contenders. Unfortunately, the women's tag team title is still up in the air, but talking to my people, we'll set some stuff up and see from there. But yeah, great night all around. Great championship defenses. Glory did me proud tonight.
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, definitely a card to be proud of. You know, another great day of Overdrive programming. But don't forget, episode of Overdrive Pride also available right now. You should have watched it first, but if you didn't, go watch that right now. Big things happening over on that brand too. But for the 2.5D PNG Power Live Storm. My name is Stanley Brewer. Edge sucks. He cheated. And with that being said, everybody have a good night.